Anyway, hello. Um, I can hear. Hope you can all hear me now. It looks like my bar is moving now. So okay, good. Um, so hello. So we're playing Pokemon TCG today. It has been a while since I've done a card game stream, but I wanted to find something new to do. So I'm kind of starting to get back into the Pokemon TCG, and the problem is that I entered re-entering the game in like an interesting time because there's a rotation happening in literally 2 weeks or something like that. Like the rotation hits Pokemon TCG Live in on March 27th and Paper Play in like April. Because the new set Journey Together is a couple weeks out. Um, Everything uh before the G block is rotating. So all the Pokemon V are gone, all the V stars are gone, all the V Maxes are gone. All the Sword and Shield content is gone. So Lugia is dead, Lost Zone Box is dead, Arctina is dead. A lot of decks are going away, and some old Scarlet and Violet decks are considerably weaker now that they can't play Vs and V stars and all the Sword and Shield cards. Um, anyway, um, for this reason, because the rotation isn't quite live yet, and I feel kind of silly playing on the official simulator in a format that's gonna last a couple of weeks. Um, I'm gonna be playing on twinleaf.gg, which is like I guess you could call it the Pokemon version of Dueling Book. It's in like open beta, so let me get that open. There we go. Make it decent size. There we go. Hope you guys can see that okay. Hmm. Um, so let me pull up my deck list so I can talk a little bit about the deck I'm testing today for post rotation. Okay, so back when I played Pokemon TCG like several months ago, like a long while ago. Last time I played was when Paldea Evolved was about to come out, I believe. Um, or something like that. And I played Miraidon, but even back then. So I'm looking at how Miraidon is changing after the rotation. So uh, previously in Miraidon EX, from what I can tell, I played the deck back when the deck still played Regieleki, and obviously Regieleki VMAX is rotating, so I can't play Regieleki anymore. But it turns out that more recently, Rhydon moved away from Regieleki entirely to focus on Raikou V, and Raichu V, along with Pikachu EX to with Area Zero to expand the bench to make Raikou V hit harder because you'll have a bigger bench with the Area Zero stadium card. Wait, I wanted to bring it up. I gotta click the I to bring the card up, right? Yeah. Each player who has any Terra Pokemon in play can have up to 8 Pokemon on their bench. And Pikachu EX is a Terra Pokemon. And you would just search this with either Miraidon's Tandem Unit ability, um, or you just get it with like an S ball. Um, And Pikachu's only job is just to sit on the bench to turn on the Area Zero field spell. Not field spell, but I play too much Yu-Gi-Oh! Stadium card. So that way your best bench would expand. Because you used to play this card as a main attacker. Raikou V, who is sadly leaving due to rotation because all the Sword and Shield V stuff is leaving. 20 more damage for each bench Pokemon yours and your opponent's, meaning if you had a full Area Zero bench and your opponent had like anything on the bench, Raikou was doing so much damage. And Raikou drew you a card every turn with Fleet Fruited if it was in the active. However, due to rotation, he is leaving, and in his place we have to play Tapu Koko EX, who is coming out in Journey Together. It's significantly weaker than Raikou V because one, you don't have Fleet Footed, and two, the damage is less because of the fact that it only counts your benched Pokemon and not your opponent's. So it can only so the damage is much lower, unfortunately. And that's one big change with the rotation. The other big change in the rotation for Miraidon is we're losing Raichu V. Just really good at getting Iron Hands and your Raikou and your other attackers charged up with fast charge. But Dynamic Spark with the big thing is that you would use your electric generators to load up Raichu V and just have Raichu V like do like a bazillion damage to the opponent. Where nowadays you have to run. Now we're running Magnezone EX as another attacker that kinda does the same thing of energy charge. Well, not exactly, but it's a similar concept. It does 50 damage times for each energy attached to your opponent's Pokemon. So I can punish the opponent for having a lot of energy, like if we're playing against Arcaludon EX or something. It's not quite the same thing as Raichu, doesn't have the ramp, doesn't have the explosive damage, but it's another like decent attacker. It hit for 220 for 2 if it does 30 to itself as well. And it has 330 HP, so it's bulky at least. The only problem with playing Magnezone EX is we have to play a thicker Magnum Height Magneton line in order to, and we have to play Rare Candy to get to Magnezone. Which is a problem because we really want to use Magneton's ability to get energy back from our discard pile. So that's why we have to play 2-2 here, because we need to be able to not only use our Magnezone as an attacker, but also so we can still use Magneton for the ability. And that's the reason why we're playing the one Rare Candy. And we're still playing Iron Hands, of course. Being able to take multiple prize cards is good. The only problem is that it's kind of hard to pull off now because our damage from our other attackers is lower now. Tapu Koko does less damage than Raikou V could do because it only counts your bench. Magnezone EX doesn't hit quite as hard as Raichu V could if you had a lot of energy to discard. But we still got most of our support Pokemon for the most part. We still got our Presidipity and our Mew for draw. We still got Squawkabilly for draw. We don't have Lumineon anymore, but that's why we're playing for Arven. So losing Lumineon kind of sucks because Lumineon could get us to a good trainer card to get us in the game. Because losing Lumineon is a pretty big deal. It always kicks me out of the deck builder. I kind of don't. It is an open beta, so bear with me while I'm discussing my deck. Losing Lumineon kind of sucks because just getting to Arven immediately by just playing out the Oblivion with a Nest Ball was really good. It got you to your Arven fast. It got you to your other supporters quite quickly. So losing Luminion also kind of sucks, but it is what it is. Kind of a huge consistency hit to not just instant get Arven whenever I need him. But yeah, that's some pretty big changes to the deck. But I think I'm still gonna play it because I don't know what else I could build because I really like Miraidon and I like Electric Generator a lot. Being able to just ramp lightning energy like crazy is really good. But I still think that even with the nerfs, with the Transportation nerf, Miraidon EX is probably still better than that Iono's Pokemon coming out in Journey Together. It's just that I think this deck is still stronger than switching to an Iono deck completely. If I wanted to keep using Electric Generator. Um, Another notable thing is we have to run Secret Box as our A spec to both find our Stadium card, and also because we need this as a consistency tool. You can use this card only if you discard 3 other cards from your hand. Search your card for an item card, a Pokemon tool card, a supporter card, and a Stadium card. Reveal them and put it in your hand, then shuffle your deck. The reason why we need to run this A spec in our A spec slot is because Forest Seal Stone is rotating, which is what the consistency card we used to play. So we could play other A specs. Which Forest Seal Stone says it gives your Pokemon a V-Star ability, and that just adds any card you want to your hand. Like literal any card. It's literally just Demonic Tutor. But that card is leaving the format, so we have to play Secret Boss on our Ace Spec spot to kind of have a similar kind of effect. And even then, it's not quite as good. And that means we can't play like Prime Catcher or Unfair Stamp or other good Ace Specs, unfortunately. Because back when we could play Sealstone, we could play like Unfair Stamp, which is like a really good disruption card. If one of our Pokemon gets knocked out, we can make us both shuffle and the opponent only draws 2 when we draw 5. Or we could play Prime Catcher, which is a really good gusting card. Switch in one of your opponent's bench Pokemon to the active Pokemon, and then switch your active Pokemon one of your bench. So now we have to play like worse gusting tools, like we have to play just play free boss as opposed to being able to run Prime Catcher on our Ace Spec slots because we have to play Secret Box now because Forest Seal Stone is rotating. Other than that, the deck is pretty much the same. We run Super Rod to get some materials back in terms of lightning energies back in the deck to have electric generator targets. One interesting thing I'm trying with the deck because of the last set that came out, Prismatic Evolution, has a really annoying card. You may have heard of it. Called Badoo, who can idle lock you. The reason we play one Jock is so that way we can get to Magneton or Magnezone under item lock. And Jock allows us to get to Magneton or Magnezone without being able to use Ultra Ball. But the thing is that Miraidon is actually surprisingly good at beating Badoo. Because Miraidon gets you basic lightning Pokemon without using an item. You have Arven, which is a supporter and gets you some stuff for next turn. Yeah, you can't use the item that you search with Arven that turn, but you can get a tool. And Badoo only locks items and not tools, so you can still use like your Brave, your Charm, or your Rescue Board. Or you could like just get Boss to get get what's we call out of the active in the beginning to begin with, so that way you can at least use items next turn. And we're playing Iron Bundle, which has an ability that allows me to discard it from my bench to uh make the opponent have to switch out their Pokemon. It's like an escape rope in a Pokemon form that just sits on the bench, and its ability is basically an escape rope if you discard it from your bench. So you can use that to get Badoo out of the active. So you can hopefully use items next turn if their other thing has a big retreat cost. Um, and the reason, and because our damage is lower, because Tapu Koko is not quite Raikou V and Megazone EX is not quite Raichu V, we have to play Kieran. We have to play Kieran for the extra damage output. Because not only is he a decent switching card, he also provides pretty extra damage against Pokemon EX, which could help Tapu Koko and Megazone EX do enough damage. Potentially also Iron Hands, too, for the extra prize. But we're going to test this out. I've seen some other ideas for lists. I've seen some people play, like, Jolteon EX, but I think it's, like, not worth. I just don't think Flash Spear is very energy efficient compared to like Raichu V. 60 damage, lightning colorless. You can discard up to 2 basic energy from your basic Pokemon, a bench Pokemon. The attack does 90 more damage for each card discarded this way. I mean, if you play more Super Rods, maybe, or you run Max Rod in the Ace slot, or you run like Night Stretchers, you can maybe make this work. But it just feels kind of like not enough. I saw some other ideas like running one fighting energy to run Raging Bolt. Because you'd run one less lightning energy and you'd run one fighting energy with Crispin to be able to use Raging Bolt's attack. But I kind of don't like that because one, it requires you to play Crispin, and two, it requires you to not have the fighting energy prized, which is a bit of an issue. So I'm gonna just test with this. I might try those other ideas later to see if they work, but this is what I'm testing right now. So save, and we're gonna play a couple games here. Play like maybe one game on here, then I'll just move to TCG Live to practice the current version of the deck, the pre-rotation build a little bit. Although it's a pre-rotation build that's trying to wean off as many of the rotating guards as possible. So let's go. If I can. Set default. Yeah, I did set. Enter the queue. Hopefully I find an opponent pretty fast. If I don't find a queue, I'll just fire up Pokemon TCG Live and we'll play the current version of the deck that's weeding off some of the cards that's rotating. Well, one I'm still playing is Raikou because Tapu Koko EX is not available yet in the official sim. But that's only going to be if we can't find a game here. It could just be a bad time of day to be trying to do this testing. I did start a little early today because I have other things to do later today. I'll give it a couple minutes. See if a game fires. If there's no one to play with on here today, because I mean this place is still in open beta, so it could be very possible that I can't find a match. I might just have to boot up Pokemon TCG Live and just play the current, quote unquote, current version of the deck and practice that way, despite the fact that I kind of still have a bit of advantage in current because I still can play Raikou instead of Tapu Koko and have to deal with Tapu Koko's lower damage output. Oh, Moto, if you want to do that, I can give you like a pult list or a meta list. Like if you want to play like Charizard or Pult, I can give you a pult list. Yeah. Give me 1 minute, Moto. I'll be right back while I grab Moto his list.
While the placements and percentages
All right. All right, Moto, I posted the dragapult list, post rotation dragapult list in your Discord. Yeah, the idea behind dragapult is you use ancient vessel to charge up your GPs and your cloaks, and you try to get to dragapult EX as fast as possible. You can use Badu to like stall the game out. You can use use the the Duskull line to also do some shenanigans. Um, Although that's like a very brief overview of the deck. You have like Blood Moon Ursaluna as another attacker. It's pretty straightforward. Let me just challenge Moto. No time limit, so there we go. I'm just trying to see how we get into the third match. I don't know how we start the actual game. How that we're in an active game. Oh, oh, there we go. Oh, we have to click that button. All right. Okay. Um, Figure out how to work this. Oh, well, Moto isn't even set up yet. I have my deck on my screen, but I don't see Moto's deck. I guess Moto hasn't finished putting in his deck yet. Oh, we need to play standard nightly? Okay. I'll restart then. I'll leave. Nightly. Invite the game. No limit. There we go. There we go. All right. All right. All right. Oh, did you like fuck up or something? I needed to restart. Yeah, it said you conceded, like you left and it gave me the win for some reason. At least on my end. Yeah, it said you disconnected. You know what? It's still an open beta. I'm just gonna just screw it. I'm just gonna open live and just play on live because this is still obviously a beta that still needs work. Or or I don't know if you're why you're having problems connecting. So I'm gonna just play on live, even though I'll have to adjust to the fact that I still have Raikou for the moment. So I'm just gonna fire up live instead, rather than deal with this site. Since it's still kind of wonky, they're still working out the bugs, I guess. So it's just probably easier for me to test on live, despite the fact I still have Raikou on live for like a couple of weeks because Tapu Koukou isn't available yet. So actually, better idea. Let's do this on the other simulator, the one we use for Prague, because we know that one works. Yeah, just to clarify, me and Moto and our friend group do like a Pokemon progression series over this other client. So we can just do that. So you can take that same list and put it in TCG Sim Moto. I just need to grab my list and put my list in. Export, import, paste, import. Berm, 2P. And I'll generate a room ID and uh, if you want to generate a room ID and post it in chat, that would be appreciated. Let me, oh, I forgot to open, yeah, the window's open, good. So once your deck is ready. I'll join the code in Discord. All right, the code. Gotta look at Discord really good. Okay. right. Join room. All right. Let's do setup. All right. Let's put that upside down so we can place it in the active. Okay, no basics. I will draw one then. All right, a coin flip for the start of the game. Looks like you got choice. You want to go first? Okay, you're gonna go second. All right. Now flip, reveal. All right. Um. Hmm. I'm gonna go. Just trying to decide what I want to do. How I want to do this. I'm gonna go secret box. I'm gonna discard boss's orders. I'll discard this ultra ball, and I'll discard this other boss's orders. I get to search for an item card, a tool card, a supporter card, and a stadium card. So item card wise, I'm going to take a nest ball. For the tool, I'm going to take uh rescue board. For the supporter, I'll take Arvin. And for the stadium, obviously, I'm taking Area 0. Doesn't that be back into active? Put these in my hand. We'll go nest ball. To get Miraidon. We'll go tandem unit to put 2 basic lightning Pokemon on my bench. Electric Pokemon on my bench. So we'll get which one should I get first? Probably want a Pikachu and a and Mr. Coco. I actually no, let's get Iron Hands. We'll play Area Zero to the stadium slot. I don't know where stadiums would go. Over here, maybe, yeah. Which increases my bench slots from 5 to 8, I believe. Will attach a lightning energy to Iron Hands. Um, we'll go Arvin to add an item card and a tool card to my hand. I will add Electric Generator, and I will add my other tool, which is, where is it? Charm. Bravery Charm. We'll go Egen. I need to recheck the text on it because this sim doesn't let you look close up at cards. It's the top 5. You top 5. I got 2 hits, so I can put up to 2 lightning energy from this top 5 and attach them to my bench Pokemon. 1 to who on lightning hand, on Iron Hands, and then I believe I shuffle, right? The exact text on generator. Oh, shuffle the other cards back into the deck, yep. The other 3 get put back in deck and shuffled. Shuffle that up. We're gonna go rescue board on Pheasantipity, which makes Pheasantipity's retreat cost a 1, I believe. Well, not a 1, a 0. So I think its retreat cost is 1. Is 1 normally, right? Yeah, so its retreat cost is 0, yeah. Alright, so we'll retreat out and bring out Iron Hands. Obviously, I can't attack my first turn, but I will go ahead and Bravery Charm my Iron Hands. Which gives it, I think, 50 more HP. Yeah, 50 HP. Yes, you can retreat your first turn. I've done it many times. And at least on the sim. In modern Pokemon, it's a little hard to do that in what's we call it? In the era we're in Prague. Yep. Well, I've retreated first turn with a rescue board a lot on the sim, so I assume it works. I mean on live. Hmm. Damage on better than Miraidon. How much more damage does Lucha do? I haven't read this card in a bit. It's 30, 50, something like that. Not finding. Right, I need to actually type that in. Oh, 1 damage counter. Okay, so 10 each. Right on. Okay. Oh, I'm used to bench damage being a lot more than that, but I guess Palucha does it on entry, so. Discal, alright. Arvin. Alright. Popping in Bravery Charm. Alright. Three people do, alright. Alright, pass. My turn. Do I? We'll go Miraidon ability. Get 2 more basic lightning Pokemon. We'll get the Might, and we'll get lightning Pokemon do I want? Probably Coco and Coco. I guess now would be a good time to jock off. I'm gonna go ahead and get an evolution Pokemon. It's just the one. There isn't a correction to that other than being a supporter, right? Oh, I can add up to 2 evolution Pokemon. I can get both Magneton and Magneton. So we'll get Magneton and Mr. Zone. My hand. Iron Hand's back. And then we'll go. We played Magnemite this turn, so we can't evolve yet. I am going to go ahead and attack with Iron Hands' first attack. Right, your go. Pass. Defiance Beyond VP. Charm on Blood Moon Ursaluna. Iono. I forget what Iono does. It shuffles back my hand. And I draw how much? I shuffle in the bottom of the deck. If you put it, or draw the card. The bottom of the deck. Draw the card for each of the remaining prize cards. Okay, so it's like N. So bottom deck. Shuffle hand to bottom. I draw 6 because I have 6 remaining prizes. There we go. All right. That's fire hand energy to creepy. All right. Okay. My turn. Dry. Interesting. How much HP does Blood Moon Ursaluna have left after Bravery Charm? So I know it has 160 damage counters on it now. Its base is 260? 150 remaining. So I know that the multi-prize, the extra prize attack is 120. So I think I can do this. I'm gonna go Lightning Energy on Iron Hands. I'm gonna go E-Gen. View the top 5. I got one hit. The one hit I'm going to give to Tapu Koko. And then I'm gonna shuffle the rest back. Shuffle. Um, we're gonna go Kieran. I'm going to choose the second effect to do 30 more damage to a Pokemon EX. With my next attack. I think this boosts Ampu very much to be a KO, but I'm not sure. Because I think it's 120 base plus 30. Yeah, so I take 3 prizes here. Due to Ampu very much's extra prize effect. And that is my turn. All right. Your board's a bit bugged, unfortunate. So I have to retake my prizes because my prizes are back to 6. All right. Yep. There you go. Yep. All right. Here's the Dusknoir. Arvin, imagine you're getting. Oh, there's rare candy, so you're gonna be able to get the pult now. Rare candy tells me you have pult. So you're not getting the vessel, it means you're fighting on energy. Yeah. Well, I bet you have the second energy already in hand, otherwise you would have searched for vessel. Get out, Pikachu. All right. All right. 10 damage item lock. Pikachu only retreats for one, right? I'll attach the Pikachu retreat because I think the Pikachu only retreats for one. We'll bring out hands. Um, we'll boss out the pult. And we'll do attack number one because it does more damage. And my turn. Forget how much dragapult does in one swing. Does 200 base plus 6 damage counters on bench Pokemon. Thirteen counters on Pikachu, so 140 damage on Pikachu total. Okay, so this is 200 on Iron Hands, right? Oh, no, above Iron Hands I had Pikachu. Oh, right, because of the Defiance Band, right? So, so yeah, you take 4 prizes here. And Area Zero is now offline. I have to keep in mind that Area Zero is no longer working. Thankfully, I don't have to discard down my bench. I'll move out Coco. Is that the end of your turn? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the end of your turn because you just attacked, right? Yep. You're raw. I'm gonna go Rod. I'm gonna show you my Rod. How many cards does Super Rod put back? 3, right? Yeah, 3 Pokemon and basic energy in any combination. So we're gonna put back Pikachu, one lightning energy, and 2 lightning energy. Shuffle up. We'll play Magnemite, the second Magnemite to the bench. We'll go Arvin here. Adding a nest ball and I don't have a tool to search, so just a nest ball. Miraidon will go tandem unit here. So I can get Pikachu back out, which will turn Area Zero back on, which will increase my bench size back up to 8. We'll Nest Ball for Mew. Will attach to Tapu Koko. Second Lightning Energy to Tapu Koko. I'll go split the script with Fez because you knocked me out last turn to draw 3. We'll play an Iron Hands to the bench. Or about 7 out of 8 of our bench slots. We'll evolve the Magnemite that was not played this turn. I will activate Overload Discharge, take one of your 2 remaining prizes. So I can attach a lightning energy from my discard pile to Iron Hands. Yeah, that self knockout ability you do get a prize for. Magneton specifically says so. If it was bundles does not say that. And I have to do some math to see how much damage Chabukoku does. Because he is different than Raikou. It is the from Journey Together. It's 60 plus 20 for each of my bench Pokemon. So that's 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120, 120, 130, 140, 150. I'm at 170. How much HP does Dragapult have? I think I'm off lethal, unfortunately. No, I have enough. I can KO. Because I have 170 damage on my bench here. Oh, I can take 2 prizes. Unfortunately, I'm still in trouble because we're even on prizes now. And you're about to fez. You go. Now, everybody's saying Miraidon's really bad at a rotation, but from where I'm sitting, I'm even on prizes with the best deck in the format, so really close game. It depends if Moto can actually win this turn or not. Because if I can find one way to do a switch out, I win. Like if I can like get up that Badoo, I can win the game. Okay, there's Brock scouting. That's does not blow well for me. That's not good for me. Blood Moon Ursaluna has so much health. There's the rescue board. Now it comes Blood Moon Ursaluna. Yep. Yep. What does Blood Moon Ursaluna do? I forget how its attack arc. Oh, it just attacks for free if you're down to one prize. If I'm down to one prize, yeah, cooked. Oh well, good game. But if not for that Blood Moon Earth Luna, if you didn't find it, like I could have maybe won if was able to get a hold of a switching card, but like I could have Arvined for counter catcher, I guess, if I was playing it. Or found I'm pretty low on like disgusting cards at this point, but it is what it is. But I did put up a fight at least against the best deck, so maybe this deck isn't as bad as people say it is post rotation. Coco's a bit cope compared to fucking Raikou, but yeah, but fun. Thanks for the game. Been going for about an hour ish. Um, so I will switch to TCG Live here in a second just to get my quest done. I think that would be a good thing to transition us to. Give me just 1 second. I mostly just want to get my quest for today done, not to play like seriously on the ladder for that long. So I just want to get my quest done for today, really. Maybe craft some cards, like do some early upgrading for my deck. Like I want the good looking Kyrans. I have enough trade points for it, I think. Let me boot up the game. I have to go to my card game tab, go game capture, change to TCG Live. There we go. All right. It's okay, Shadow. You'll be able to watch the VOD down the road. You didn't miss much. It was a close game, but I got cooked by fucking Ursaluna. Blood Moon Ursaluna, third card, I guess. Anyway, this is the pre-rotation version of the deck. Well, I say pre-rotation, but I'm not playing a lot of the stuff that's rotating because I'm trying to wean off it. Only thing I'm still playing is Raikou because I can't. It's not like I can craft Tapu Koko right now. But other than that, I'm trying to wean off of Seal Stone and the other stuff that's rotating. I'm just playing Raikou because I can't make Tapu Koko yet. Well, let's see what the quests for today. Play free item. That's gonna be tough in this deck. Oh, it'll be tough if they play Badoo, but so that's kind of Monka W having to play item cards in Badoo format. And play T Sparkling Crystal. I'm rerolling that. I don't want to play the fucking Evolution deck today. Well, I guess they really want me to play the Evolution deck today, huh? Well, let's just get the item card one done. Our deck searches our items like crazy, so we don't run to Badoo that much be quick. Alright, let's do it. Heads, please. Yes, I would like to go first. Right on hands. I see a Growlithe, but I also see a Charmander on the bench, so this tells me it's Zard EX. Let's go get Squawk, I think. Well, we can't Arven first turn. But there's also I don't want to throw away Secret Box to Squawk, though. I think the first thing we do is we Miraidon. Get Pika. Let's get Raikou. We'll go. Honestly, call me crazy. I think the play is to Secret Box, discard a Lightning Energy, this Nest Ball, because we have Rhydon, and we got some stuff. And we can discard this boss, I think. I think we go this. Rescue board. We can get Arven back, and we can get our stadium. All right. We can go attach to Raikou. Go generator. Battle hit. That's enough for Raikou purposes. We'll go rescue board. Retreat out. Fleet-footed, draw card. Oh, Squawk is perfect here. We can Squawk away these Arvens. We could draw into Super Rod and get the Arvens back. Oh wait, it doesn't triple back trainer cards, right? But still worth it for the cards. We'll go Super Rod. Shovel back our other stuff that we pitched. I think we go Brave Return on Raikou. We play our other Rhydon for more Raikou damage. And we can tandem mute it again because this is a separate copy. Soft once per turn. Get Magnemite and get him. I think we want 2 Magnemites. Boost Raikou's damage even higher with single prizers on the bench. But we can't attack this turn, but we got Brave Return. But I wanted to mostly get Raikou out for fleet-footed so I could draw. Well, the Charmander kind of worries me because it could be like someone playing the Zard precon, and Charizard DX is kind of annoying. Oh, they're going EV. Are they playing Flareon? I got a Stoke, probably on EV to get the Flareon. No, just get on the Growlithe. They're gonna. Are they actually legit playing Arcanine? That could be a thing. Let's go Egen. Do I do hands or do I do... Or do I hedge for zone? I think I do hands. Do another attachment on hands here. I think I just knock out their Growlithe, if I'm honest. That they put all this energy on it. Oh, we drew another generator, which is big. Another great hit. Hand is ready to go. We can just go Rondo, kill. Take a prize. And as soon as the opportunity presents itself, we got a hands play. Yeah, there's a Flareon. Are they playing Acuity? Are they playing the actual evolution deck? And Sparkling Crystal and all that? Is the Acuity incoming to get rid of my Area 0? That would be very sad. Well, the Sparkling Crystal is a problem because it can use Burning Flame right now. Because that makes it cost 1 less energy. You can get rid of any energy cost by 1. So you can make this cost a colorless. I do have Bravery Charm, so I think I love this. Yeah, I live it pretty comfortably. I'm tempted to just bring out the hands and take free prizes. Once I can, once this thing has enough damage on it. So what I could do here is I could go Fez. I can, like, sack my Raikou, and then just take free fucking prizes. Let's go put a draw card. Oh, there's Magneton. Magneton helps out quite a bit. Or when I lose this Raikou. Yeah, I do 200 here. I'm gonna probably lose my Raikou next turn. But then I just bring in hands and, like, just clean up. And I get to Peasant Deputy Raw that way. Yeah, this feels like a pre-con. Although Carnelian is a big damage, I'm already set up to punish the knockout here. Got a Burning Charge. Better than a Carnelian because you only need to do Burning Charge to get the knockout, and they get to ramp Charmander this way. We're gonna take 2 prizes here. But I get to bring out hands and take free. We get our Pheasant Deputy draws because they knocked us out. Oh, Egen's huge. Another good hit. That's why that's why you get that's why you get it twisted, folks. I think we'll attach to you know what, I give no fucks. I'm gonna attach to I'm gonna attach to Magneton here and set up for zone. Because I can Arven to get to zone with Ultra Ball. Just to insulate. I can do like this. Get to zone. just as a backup attacker. And play Miraidon to fill my bunch out. In case I get like a Super Rod. Oh wait, I played Super Rod earlier. That doesn't really matter. Let's take free prizes. Two free. Even if they knock out hands, they still lose to Magnezone. Hey, Magneton. We could still get some energy going. Some extra energy going. I'm gonna attach to one of my Miraidons, probably the board Miraidon. We can go Overvolt Discharge. And fully charge this Miraidon just in case. I have to give up a prize for this, but I'm fine. I don't see them outing all of this stuff. Them going to free is fine. And I can just play Mew here. Let's take two more prize. Let's just take our prizes and win, right? Because I only have two prizes left. I could just win the game here. I was overpicking things. I think I definitely play 4 item cards in that game. Yep, sure did. Nice. And I get pack and some store credits. Let's see what we get. Leo, Hoot Hoot, Janine Secret Art, Diplin, Roaring Moon. Bunch of garbage. Oh, the Diplin is good. The Diplin deck is like decent. Although the Diplin deck is a bit high roll for me. It's kind of a funny deck more than anything else. I mean, when we get to or we have to read all these shitters. Well, since we already did the item quest, let's just I can do this one on my own. I think that's enough today. I wasn't planning on going for that long. I mostly wanted to do the testing, which we just did. I'll play more of this once the new rotation comes. I think. Or we'll play more of this like next week before the rotation hits. Because I don't want to play the evolution deck on stream. It's kind of bad because I would have to play Precon to get that quest done. It's kind of annoying to do. So I think I'm gonna call it here. I don't want to play much more ranked today. I kind of have stuff to do. That's why I started early. So thank you all for watching. Thank you, Moto, for the post-rotation game. I really appreciate it. Really close match. I lost to the fucking Blood Moon. And I should have did that play where I took a double prize with Iron Hands instead off of the Badoo rather than try to do something different. So, thank you all for watching. I will see you guys tomorrow for Metal Gear. Time to fight Soul Lamprobus tomorrow. Good night. Goodbye, everyone. Take care. We'll be back with this more next week. Take care.